So since version 4.0 this has been possible, and since version 4.2 with Farina's release, we now have the best team for Kokomi as a DPS as well.
Our aim is to hit the enemy hard.
The fuck?
To start off with, we're starting at 18.7% crit rate, but that is going to change and I'll show you how. The weapon I am running is a Sacrificial Jade. I believe the only weapon that's really better than this. Wriothesley's best in slots, so having higher base attack will in turn give you more damage because Kokomi does have really good scaling for her normal attacks. The artifact set, I think this is a must. You have to be on Marishuse Hunter. This is where we're gonna get plus 36%, and because Kokomi can proc this artifact set herself, it's just going to be really easy to have constant uptime. So this is also at C0 and 898, so we would be doing a bit more damage if she was triple crowned. So to support Kokomi, I am going to be running Farina, and she will be using a 4-piece Song of Days Past. She is triple crowned and she is C6, but we won't be proccing the C6, so we won't be doing any normal attacks with Farina. Kazuha C1 R1. Bennett, he's on 4-piece Noblesse, so we're gonna get an attack bonus, which does help Kokomi, and then a crowned Q. Okay, so we're not gonna use Farina's normal attacks, so don't be using her C6, and we're not gonna get Hydro Sword, so with a Spyro Sword with Kazuha, and burst with Xiangling through that damage. Let's go. 59k charge attack. Let's go, man. I know some people are going to be saying, oh, it's all Farina's damage. Try this team out, and I'll use Farina's Numa alignment so that you can see it's not just Farina's damage that is doing all the damage. It is Farina's E that is taking up all the pyro. I will say that though. I think I'm gonna save the rest of the burst. And now we'll just use Farina because it's the end. Now this one to save bursts. Oh, I'll just use a normal attack. Alright. Just for this run, I will use a Numa aligned Farina so that I'm not just using up all of her damage. You'll see now, Kokomi still does a lot of damage. Like they're 53k, I think that proves that Kokomi does a lot of damage. The only disadvantage to running the Numa line is that we're not draining her HP, and you kind of have to drain her HP. Okay, they're dead. I'm gonna have to call them in, use that. Even without her burst, she's still doing good damage. She's basically just invincible now. If I die, I'm gonna look like an idiot, but we'll just use Kuba. And like everyone's low HP, but it just doesn't matter because we're doing so much damage. Now we can start our proper rotation. I'm not gonna throw anything there. It's a bit unfortunate Xiangling is not ready. No one's really ready. So there are energy problems with this team. I don't think it's like major energy problems. Alright, so here with us fighting the chicken, we have our burst ready. So we're gonna see how much damage we can do in one rotation. And I'll be using Farina on her OC alignment just because we really need to drain Kokomi's HP, because Benna's going to be healing, Farina's going to be healing, and Kokomi's going to be healing. So we're going to pretty much be capped at max HP. So that's just one of the disadvantages, because we need to constantly have our HP fluctuating or under 100% so that Kokomi's constantly proccing 36% bonus crit rate. I mean, we nearly one rotation him, which isn't too bad. I will admit, that's pretty insane. Can we finish him off? This is without the HP bonus, this is our damage. Not the highest, I will admit. But when we're using a burst, the damage is insane. So right now, I want to see how much damage we can do with a single charge attack. And we have the exact same build that we've been using for the Abyss. Let's food buff ourselves out of our minds. I'm going to use crit rate, crit damage. I think that's pretty good. We'll use HP and some hydro damage bonus. The beauty is, since it's a 1 damage thing, I don't have to use Farina's E on a damage alignment. And 108k, 239k. I'm gonna take that, even though the first one wasn't a crit. I'm gonna take that second crit, 239k charged attack. So I did the math, that 108k would have been 264,000 damage. That's pretty insane coming from Kokomi. I don't think before 4.2 or even maybe 4.0 you would be seeing that much from a Kokomi, yet alone a Kokomi with like 50% crit rate, which is absolutely mental. I do think that this is actually the best way to now run Kokomi. I know it's like the weirdest build and it's not how Kokomi is meant to be played, but it works and it kind of amazes me. It's just, it's so weird, it's so random, but it works. This weapon, 1 battle pass, then you don't need to buy the battle pass ever again if that's your thing. Artifacts, you can run HP or attack. There's like hardly any characters that benefit like this. HP and attack over here work as well. You can run like HP on the one, attack on the other. Getting a crit rate with crit damage, attack or HP subsets, it's a pretty easy build to do. I did get lucky, I have 18% crit rate on one piece. But at 10%, so minus 8%, that's not going to affect Kokomi by much. But anyway, let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next video.